Airwaks and Betsy actually worked much better in partnership than we'd seen in previous games, and that's what allowed Roccat to have a lead. So it fits the long range. We've seen this kind of combination work out.
Gonna have to try and mop up a little bit of farm here and there. Spirit's coming around the side. Betsy, he's got both summoners, but he's got half a health bar. Cocoon, dodge. It does nail Airwaks. And Betsy a little bit low, sends the chains out onto Spirit. Airwaks, oh, he can't quite get it, and that's the turnaround. First blood, Spirit will pay for it, but a 1-for-1.
1-for-1, but first blood to Spirit. Fnatic will take that right now. 3k gold, so just went, yeah, whatever, I'll just go buy my whole jungle item. I'm gonna go get runic echoes and be able to output so much damage. So gotta watch out for Spirit now. He's fairly strong with the damage. Spirit does get bubbled. That's 3v1.
Bubbles on, exhaust. They want to try and steal back the buff, but Gamsu has a big gnarl against the wall. Spirit comes right on in, and now Steelback being hunted down. Febiven wanting to join this party, but Betsy's there. A flash over from Febi, looking for more damage. Barrels for disengage. It looks like they will be able to get away for now. Even YellOwStaR joined the party. No, Inspire. They throw on the chains, but in comes the curtain call. They might have to turn around. Gamsu back in mini Gnar, and they managed to find some more, but this is real hectic. Parang does get revenge, and that was a really messy sequence of events. Steelback will go down.
That's a triple.
And Febiven with a double and a triple.
Is there an Ashe arrow coming to save Febiven's life?
Emperor's Divide. Parang's gonna flash and shut down. Big gold, but this game.
This time he's playing super backline on a poke champion. Steelback's on his Jhin. Roccat, they're waiting for Spirit.
And they find him. Body slam after the big one, and the arrow does not connect. Spirit, quick flash. In comes the curtain call. YellOwStaR, Rekkles body blocking for their jungler. Wave goodbye, or not.
Get the farm.
And they're fine.
Good from Rekkles here. Rekkles is no arrow. He has flash. He has heal. Exhaust out early, predicting.
Didn't get it this time. They do get the flash. He's going to have to pop the summoner heal to avoid the deadly flourish. Now, they turn their attention back around the side with the Mega Gnar. Gamsu trying to get in the mix. He does knock Raze against the wall. The heal comes out once again. Not enough damage. Gets a wallop, but Rekkles is falling on the backside. Parang manages to get one kill. A big shuffle from Febiven, and he takes down Airwaks. And now Fnatic are charging down the rest of Roccat. Betsy, double kill over to Spirit. YellOwStaR on the chase, lands the tether, but Raze is gonna float his way out of it. Will they get away though?
From the side though, he's gonna have the angle here to cut into the lane.
Very close. He stepped on that ward, waiting for the cocoon. It lands! Raze is a dead man, and only Steelback makes it out alive.
Massive fight for Fnatic, and a lot of this comes all the way back to the attempt on Rekkles.
Roccat are trying to challenge for this, but it's going way too low. In comes the curtain call. Spirit in the back. It's secured by Airwaks, and Roccat, they now can start chasing down on the Spider Queen. Separated from the rest of the Fnatic team. No flash available. Time winder. Parang can't find the damage. But they do find Rekkles on a bubble. In comes Airwaks. No flash, no heal. And they get one on their 80. Another on their top laner. Dragon and 2 kills to Roccat.
To play a whole lot better than we typically see when he's playing low econ. Some players just generally can work on low econ.
Airwaks.
Caught by Airwaks.
Yeah, caught by the arrow. In comes the wave, but Airwaks, he is looking and limping and dying now. Curtain call. Spirit trying to two-step. Rekkles, though, gets hit by one stray shot. The third.
Come in from the side of the fight.
Time to fight Spirit. Oh, they found Betsy, and YellOwStaR right around helping the zone out, but the chains come on. Teleport now coming in for Parang. They turn over to Gamsu, but the Gnar bar is nearly full. In comes the wave. Steelback with the curtain call does not find enough damage, and that fight will get reset.
Stop the assault from Roccat, because you can see Roccat.
Oh! YellOwStaR, he had to flash. He nearly bought it again.
Nearly caught it again. That's going to be the tower taking a lot of damage. Raze is gone. Febiven's too strong.
Does have to send an Emperor's Divide flying. They did manage to get one kill. Febiven, oh so low, but not enough damage from Betsy. Spirit around the backside. Parang goes back in time for just a few seconds, but the blast from the path, it's Gamsu with a big hit, and now he's running for his life from the remainder of Roccat.
Roccat, they're going to focus the dragon by the looks of it. At least they're heading that way. In fact, they're retreating all the way back into their territory. They know that Rekkles is coming down. Ashe arrow is nearly available, so Roccat do not want to risk having it stolen away like they did. Oh, YellOwStar's caught.
Once again, he's gone. Yes, Steelback coming up big after a combo on Airwaks. This game just keeps getting more discriminatory stress. Fnatic, you're right. They haven't extended the gold lead because they have been still making these mistakes. But then not for lack of trying.
That's
Betsy,
Betsy.
he's found, but the rest of the team jumps right in front of him. In comes the curtain call, bubbles flying, Rekkles taking a chunk of damage. Timewinder out, that's going to be the last of the Jhin ulti. Onto Rekkles, it nearly takes his health down to 0. And Fnatic are thinking they maybe don't want this fight after all.
Yeah, Fnatic.
That's
It's
true.
all about the arrows.
That would be kind of gross
build.
at this point.
But you can see the arrows themselves are still hurting. One of them basically just took half of Rekkles' health off. No QSS out yet for either Betsy or Steelback, which is playing with fire somewhat.
As
well with
and
no
Raze,
Mikhails.
maybe he's the one who needs it. They combo everything on him with the chains onto Rekkles, and they knock him over. That's going to be a 1-for-1 support for AD carry. In comes Barang. Like clockwork, these fights just keep on happening. Timewinder, speaking of clock, it's time for Spirit to get the hell out of there. And Airwaks zoning around the side to see if they can find some more. But an Emperor's Divide, exhaust comes out onto Barang. Airwaks way too low. Barang on the run. Can he get away? Gamsu leading the charge. And Roccat evaporated.
Gamsu threw the house behind him to deny Steelback, or at least bait here. They know that there's no smite available for Airwaks, as he is still respawning in 10 seconds. Barang, careful!
They caught Betsy, but do they have the damage? Oh boy, they do! That's gonna be Febiven coming up huge. Barang trying to save the day, but the Narbar is nearly there, and Ray's being hunted down by Spirit. Roccat checking right into the trap. But it will only result in Betsy's death for now. Barang will finally fall over to Spirit, guarding the way back into the base.
Mid lane for now.
They're certainly going to try to finish the tower that they started. Weren't able to get it on that fight. It seemed oh so long ago, but they will finally finish the job. Barang getting the gold credit, but he may not get out alive, having to flash away because in comes Gamsu, hopping, skipping, jumping. And it will result in nothing, but the arrow hits Raze. They can't capitalize on this, but they will try to get inspired and get even more damage out. Chainsland, waves out, all the engage is there, but it's not enough damage, or not enough to stop Raze from being taken down, and Spirit still hunting. Has to repel back onto a minion. They pick up one and they dodge the Jhin ulti.
And they're going to call the bluff now. They're going to head up to Baron. They know it's Raze that is dead, but at the same time, Roccat have lost a lot of their disengage tools. Only really the Gragas ultimate. Still, look at how fast this dies. 2 Mountain Drakes are going to shred through it. That's already gone.
And they can start the fight. Airwaks, he's caught up against the wall. They just beat him down, forcing the flash over. Barang trying his hardest, but he can't get enough damage. Spirit now looking for the chase down. Not enough.
Not enough for now, but Fnatic, they'll be happy they got themselves the Baron, and they can now look to push in on the Roccat base. I mean, man, if there's one team that is pretty good here in Europe, but so Barang's role in a lot of these fights has been kind of setting up counter-engage. When you look at how the Gragas ults have been used, the Nami ults to kind of deter the engage, but Barang hasn't always been able to get the good flanks. Speaking of flanks, here comes the TP. Barang coming right into the middle.
Arrow onto Steelback, and within that, the backside is really, really dangerous. Gnar back, Raze and Airwaks, and it is cleanup duty for Fnatic. The chains are on, and Roccat just don't have enough to follow through. Betsy does get a chunk out of Gamsu's health bar, but they got the tower, they got the kill. They're moving from mid lane.
And it looked like Barang maybe had the in no rush to begin the Dragon because they're looking for a good fight. However, Gnar is about to expire. Roccat want to go.
Yeah, but Airwaks a little bit low in all of this. Let's see what they can get things done. Betsy nailed by the arrow. In comes away from Nami. Gamsu still on Big Gnar. Not anymore. Airwaks hanging firm. Barang is trying to zone everyone off, but they're blinking health bars, and the GA is popped. This is danger zone right now. Can they get enough damage? Not to finish anyone else off, but Fnatic, they're not the healthiest either. And YellOwStaR, it's gone. Steelback says goodbye.
The combo damage from the long range is enough to zone have a level on Airwaks. Airwaks has no way of disengaging. This is 7,000 health. This takes so long to actually kill. And
it's
the
resetting.
It's reset. Roccat can't really land enough poke and do the damage to Elder Drake as well. This is as much a 50-50 as we've ever seen.
This just got real interesting here. Febiven, look at how much he's chunking Betsy out. 6,000, 5,000 health now.
He goes in.
Comes Febby. He's legendary. Grabs himself, Raze right on the back, but he's shut down. And tags in for Gamsu. Steelback going way too low, but Barang's managed to clean up a few more kills. And Roccat look to actually come out ahead on this. YellOwStaR racing back to get to Gamsu, but he is going way too low. Gnar knocked and popped, and not enough damage to kill Steelback. Febiven, how much damage can he get out in that short span of time? This Baron started, and there's a teleport coming
through. Gamsu is about to hit Gnar. They've just hit Parang with the arrow.
And they didn't find a cocoon, but they did find Gamsu right in the middle of it all, and he's getting chunked out, but he gets a massive Gnar against the wall. Spirit claims the life of 2 Roccat members, and this might just be the game. Way too much damage. Even a shutdown going over to Rekkles, and that's going to be the clean ace. That's going to be it. Fnatic mop it up.
The first half of that fight was clean from Roccat. They avoided the Gnar at first, but then all grouped on it. 4 people grouped on top of Gamsu because the call came out. He was bubbled. He was locked down. We can take him out before he can ult us. No, you can't. That's a very strong Gnar at that point. Not able to kill him in time, and the Gnar turns the fight around once again for Fnatic. They hold through, but this was a longer game you would think than Fnatic would have wanted it to be, considering how they managed to take the lead post 30 minutes.
They definitely had no stranger to long games, but they will grab themselves a victory here in 44 and a dominating turnaround at the very end of it all. Leading the series now, and there are some questions, but Fnatic on raw power alone really turned that last one.
Yeah, I mean, Roccat looked to have been playing that fight at least better than you would expect with a Gnar running into a choke where it's like, well, you're probably going to get hit, multiple people. Roccat balanced it, the bubble hit on Gnar, and I'm like, ooh, maybe they can take him out before the Gnar ever comes out.